Explain this Broadcom deal.
It's very exciting. So this is this $82 a share is kind of at the high end of the range that we're expecting. It's a big premium. It's a 50% premium above where Qualcomm was trading the day before the news came out back in November. So Broadcom knew that they needed to put a real knockout number on the table if they want to get this thing done. They've also given, as they had sort of indicated they would, some reassurances around trying to get antitrust approval for this. Also, interestingly, they've put in here a clause that if they, from a year to the day from when they agree a deal, they would increase the cash component of the consideration if they manage to get the thing over the line within 1 year, which is quite an interesting incentive. They also say they would invite some Qualcomm directors onto the board of the pro forma company if a merger were to go through. And
I should point out that both stocks are halted in pre-market, yet before they were halted, you had Broadcom was down by about 1% and Qualcomm was up by 4%. But again, they are halted in pre-market trading. Is this going to be enough?
You know, look, the number that people were talking about to really get them to the table was 80. So I think 82 is probably going to be enough.
And get them to the table? Are you talking the main shareholders?
Yeah, well,
or the CEO or what?
Well, does Qualcomm come to the table of its own volition, or do their shareholders force them to the table? The timing of this is significant. They wanted to get their offer out about a month before the Qualcomm shareholder meeting, which is on March the 6th. So they really now have time to socialize this bid with the investors and also with ISS and some of the people who are going to be making the recommendations on the offer.
Ed, when we talk about these big deals, we always talk about synergies. Typically, we mean we can lay some people off. Is there a different kind of synergy here, where these people have been spending a lot of money on lawyers suing one another? You could take care of all that money with one fell swoop. There is,
if you like to call it, like a sort of social synergy here of putting they both have Apple as a huge customer. Apple is not happy with Qualcomm. They are happy with Broadcom. So putting them together would obviously do quite a lot to calm some of that. And look, Qualcomm, has its issues. They've been getting sued by regulators all over the world because of some potentially anti-competitive behavior. So putting these two together would, in theory, resolve some of that.